Today marks a major turning point in UK-EU relations, and it's already sparking outrage. At the heart of it, accusations that Prime Minister Keir Starmer is preparing to surrender key parts of Brexit. Reform UK's Richard Tice isn't holding back, calling the government's latest moves a full-on surrender. So what's really going on behind closed doors? Let's break it down. According to Richard Tice, there are three big red flags in this summit. Freedom of movement, rebranded. What's being sold as youth mobility for 18 to 30-year-olds sounds like an innocent exchange program. But Tice argues this is essentially freedom of movement by another name, the very issue Brexit voters rejected in 2016. EU rule-taking. The second surrender, as he calls it, is dynamic alignment, the UK accepting EU regulations without any say in shaping them. It's a move critics say undermines British sovereignty and raises the cost of doing business. Fishing waters. And for coastal communities like those in Boston and Kilkeel? The fear is that Starmer will trade away control of UK fishing waters to curry favour with Brussels, a move that could devastate local economies already on the brink. But why would the Prime Minister risk this? Tice claims Starmer's long game is clear, a quiet return to the EU, through the back door. Remember, Starmer supported a second referendum and pushed for more immigration. Now, as PM, critics say he's cozying up to Brussels under the guise of pragmatism. And while the government insists it's sticking to its Brexit triple lock, no return to the single market, customs union, or full freedom of movement, insiders are leaking whispers of late-night breakthroughs and deals that edge dangerously close to those very red lines. Nowhere is the impact felt more sharply than in places like Kilkeel, Northern Ireland's largest fishing port. Once packed with white fish trawlers, it's now home to just a handful of prawn boats. Entire communities have suffered due to EU-imposed quotas, which, we now know, were based on bad science. The cod didn't disappear, it moved further north. Today, those same communities fear history repeating itself, as French, Irish, and Spanish boats push to reclaim access to UK waters. And it's not just about boats, it's about jobs, villages, and entire ways of life under threat. So, what's really at stake? Reform UK argues it's about sovereignty, border control, and the cost of living. They warn that reintroducing freedom of movement could flood the UK job market, suppress wages, and overwhelm public services like housing and healthcare, all while the Home Office struggles to monitor who's coming and going. The government, on the other hand, says it's about practicality, easing border queues, securing defence contracts, and facilitating trade with our largest economic partner. But critics say if these deals are so beneficial, why are they being made in secret? So, is this a smart reset of UK-EU relations? With talks still ongoing and official statements expected later today, one thing is clear: this summit is about more than just trade and travel. It's about identity, independence, and the future direction of the United Kingdom. The British people voted for sovereignty. Reform UK says Starmer is ignoring that vote. And in towns like Kilkeel, where fishing once fueled the local economy, the feeling is growing: they've been left behind, again. What do you think? Is the UK government making the right move by seeking closer ties with the EU? Or is this a betrayal of Brexit? Write down pointing backhand index, let us know in the comments. Movie Camera, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more honest breakdowns of UK politics.